My husband's sister deliberately ruined my wedding cake. I ruined her entire life. Rebecca hated me from day one. When Tommy introduced me 3 years ago, she looked me up and down and said, "You're not what I expected." What she expected was someone rich, someone with connections, someone who could elevate their family status. I was a teacher making $35,000 a year. Strike one. Strike two was when I didn't let her control our engagement party. She'd planned the whole thing without asking. Rented a country club, invited her friends, ordered catering. Surprise, she said. I've handled everything. I canceled it all. Planned a backyard barbecue instead. She told everyone I was ungrateful. Strike three was choosing my own wedding dress. She'd made an appointment at the boutique where her rich friends shop dresses starting at $10,000. I bought mine online for $300. She told Tommy I was embarrassing the family. She's trying to make us look poor, Rebecca complained. What will people think? The wedding planning was war. Every decision I made, she tried to override. I picked roses. She ordered orchids. I chose a DJ. She hired a string quartet. I selected a photographer. She booked her friend who did her wedding. Each time, Tommy backed me. Each time, Rebecca got angrier. The week before the wedding, she made her last attempt. I've been thinking, she said at dinner. Maybe we should postpone. Give you time to plan something more appropriate. It's planned, I said. Everything's perfect. Perfect? She laughed. A church basement reception? Grocery store flowers? That cake from some nobody bakery? The cake. 5 tiers of vanilla and lemon, decorated with handmade sugar flowers. The baker, Mrs. Yoon, had worked on it for weeks. It cost $2,000, our biggest expense. Rebecca didn't know that. She assumed it was cheap because it wasn't from her approved vendors. Wedding day arrived. The ceremony was beautiful. Tommy cried when he saw me. Rebecca wore white. Not cream, not ivory. White. A designer dress that cost more than our entire wedding. I forgot about the color rule, she said when people stared. Oops. We took photos while the reception was being set up. Rebecca disappeared, saying she needed to fix her makeup. 20 minutes before guests would arrive for dinner, the coordinator pulled me aside. There's a problem with the cake. I ran to the reception hall. The cake was destroyed. Not just damaged. Destroyed. All 5 tiers had been pushed over. Frosting everywhere. Sugar flowers crushed. Handwriting in the frosting. Oops. Rebecca's signature move. I stood there shaking. Tommy held me while I sobbed. My perfect cake gone. His mother tried to comfort me. Accidents happen, she said. Rebecca said she saw some kids run through earlier. Rebecca appeared. Fake concern plastered on her face. Oh no, what happened? This is terrible. Good thing it's just cake, right? Not important in the grand scheme. That's when the baker arrived with the backup flowers. She saw the destruction and gasped. Who would do this? She pulled out her phone. I should check the security footage. I set up a camera to do a time lapse of the setup. My heart stopped. Rebecca's face went white. Security footage? Oh yes, Mrs. Yoon said. I always record setup for my portfolio. Let's see what happened. The video was perfect. Crystal clear. Rebecca walking in, looking around, picking up the serving knife, deliberately pushing each tier, taking her finger and writing oops in the frosting, smiling at her work. The room was silent. Tommy's mother grabbed Rebecca's arm. How could you? Rebecca tried to lie. That's not what it looks like. I was trying to fix it. The tiers were sliding. We can see you pushing them, Tommy said quietly. We can see you writing oops, but I wasn't done. See, Rebecca didn't know something important. Her husband Craig had been texting me for weeks, not inappropriately, desperately. Is Rebecca having an affair? He'd asked. She's never home, always secret phone calls, hidden credit cards. I need to know. I'd told him I didn't know anything. That was true then. But that morning, while Rebecca was getting ready, her phone had buzzed a text from someone named Antonio. Can't wait to see you next week when Craig's away. I hadn't said anything, but now it was time. Craig, I said loudly, you should probably know why Rebecca was late to the ceremony. Craig looked up from where he'd been studying the cake video. What? Check her phone. Antonio's been texting. Rebecca lunged for her purse, but Craig was faster. He found the texts immediately. Months of them. Pictures, plans, details about using Craig's money for their trips. You said you were at your mother's last weekend, Craig said, his voice breaking. You were with him while I watched the kids? The room was frozen. Full story on channel. Link below.